If you're going to be shooting, you got to be shooting off the whistle because to balance, right? You're a big solid dude, so don't be afraid to get wide and long. Good. Keep your hands up. Elbows in. Right. So you want to be in front of your feet, right? More lean in on your toes. You want to be about 70-30.
Doesn't that feel a little almost being pushed forward?
I'm okay with him pulling me forward, because what happens when he pulls me forward?
Oh, you go. Like where you just.
I'm okay with it.
Wrap around on the table.
I'll take that. What happens when he pushes me back?
I know what I mean is when I do it, I get my arm like right here.
It counts. So,
That's perfectly legal.
yeah, from this. So, if I'm here and I'm heel heavy, you see, watch the toes start to come up.
So if you can hold them, hit them over.
Okay, so if I'm heel heavy, you see that toe rock up? Caleb does it a lot, but Caleb's also baiting people when he does it. Okay, he rocks back on this heel. He does this. If I'm rocking back on this heel, do I have 70% of my weight on the ball of my foot? Do I?
No.
I have 100% on the heel of my foot, right? So what does that mean about this leg?
It's
Completely off balance, ready to be kicked over backwards. See? Watch when your toe lifts. Your heel heavy. So when your toe lifts, boom, that's when I attack, because now you're locked in, right? So get that wide stance, get out in front of your legs, 70%. Your weight distribution should be about 60-40, 60% on this leg, 40 this leg, or even 70-30, but then also about 60-40, 70-30 on the toes. So most of your weight is going to be on this lead toe, ready to pounce or come in, but it can rock back and forth. You don't ever want to shift this way unless I'm ready for you to come, and as you shoot, I'm pushing and step. Okay? Ready? Listen. What's that? That's right, you're telegraphing a little bit. So, how do you think you can keep me from knowing what you're doing?
by thinking something else.
Right? And don't be afraid of the chancellor. Learn it because you'll be good at it. So,
Unless somebody's like a million pounds bigger.
So,
20 pounds
you're doing
bigger,
this.
Leverage is going to matter.
you're coming in, leaning, back over, grabbing. It's going to take nothing to shut you down, right? So when you're coming in for that foot, you want the whole body coming in. So when you're here, that's why we did this lunge step. So when we come all of our body in a united front, not just reaching down with the foot. Bend at the knees, change the level, come in. Good, yeah. So, and know whether or not you want a single or a double. Right now, with our stances, which one do you want? Well, do you want to shoot a single or double right where you're at? Single. So, the opportunity presents itself. We're wrestling live, okay? We're wrestling, we're moving around the circle, and our legs are mirrored. You don't have to switch to the double, shoot the single, shoot it as it shoot it as it presents itself. So, get mirrored with me. Come up, tap, blind or pop down. As I come up, look what I just did. Boom. Your butt sinks down to the ground. Now come in, head on the inside, pop that leg. Good. Don't just dive on it, you gotta work for it, right? Come in, lifting your right front. So head's on the inside, heel, knee. Push with that big old shoulder of yours. Drive. Now buckle that leg, right? So you're rolling underneath, hoping I'm gonna go. It's not gonna magically happen. Pop up real quick. So we're mirrored, come in, I'm here. Right? And this is where you are. And you're trying to work my thigh. What do you think the biggest muscle in my body is? Other than my fat butt? That right there. Okay? You think you can move that? You got a pretty solid thigh thigh there too, I'm not moving that. So what am I gonna be able to do?
Your waist.
That wee little kneecap of yours will go like a chicken wing, right? So, what I do, because you got a solid block, dude, you got that thing locked in. So when someone's coming straight on your leg, that's your meal ticket right there. You're blocking me from doing that. That's fantastic. But what did I do? Slightly bent in. So as you're here, see how this hand's right here and hips, and you're right here? Don't work the thighs. Come around, work the inner thigh. Okay, you right? See how that leg starts to give? Try that on me. So it similarly presented itself. Step. There you go. Down the inside. Now, you can either come to the outside and circle it this way, or your head right here, and buckle it this way. Turn it in. Buckle it. There you go. Now, hold on. Stay where you were. No, go back to where your knee was on the other side. So, put your knee down, your right knee down. So you have my leg split, right? Sit on it. Sit on it. Take your time. Keep the hands on the thigh where you were. Okay? Now, what am I going to want to do? Belly down. But I can't, right? I got to come all the way up and over. What happens when you do? You're on top. Meanwhile, you're not sitting there. You're climbing up the body. You want to come in, run the half, boom, right there. Now, get off your knees, get on your toes. Just shut the chest perfectly right now, okay? Wide stance. Wide, okay? 90 degrees with your bars, okay? Now, head is up, look at the fans, okay? Mom, need a big picture. Now, tighten right here, where you're just lifting this elbow up. Because if you roll, if you try and pull me up, you're pulling my shoulder off the mat. But if you just hike that arm up, like this, pulling my head up off the mat, you're sticking my chin to my chest, and you know that feeling that I was talking to you about yesterday?
So go towards.
Your chin comes up here, what happens? Cut off my windpipe. Because your body's right there too, right? So you're pinching my head in, I can't breathe. You're coming down even harder on my chin now because I'm doing it like this. And you're collapsing where they're not going to be able to breathe as well anymore. So even if they do get out, they're going to be gassing out. They're going to be tired. What happens when you can't get oxygen to your muscles?